does not allow live streaming, even though it quite clearly does because I am now live. Game doesn't half talk shite here, nay. Tell you though, the fun thing with when we were doing Horizon earlier, when that fucking throttle jammed, is that I now know what it's like to have the throttle jam open on a fucking car. Although, to be fair, with a V12 Ferrari engine fucking wailing at like 200 odd miles an hour, I can't think of a worse way to go than, a better way, a better way to go than that, so, you know. Oh, dear. Yeah, there's no chance that you'd have a better way to die than in a Ferrari with the fucking throttle jammed. Oh my fucking days. It's actually dry throughout for like the first time since I joined this league. It is actually dry throughout for the first time since I joined this league. And I joined this league for Hungary and we're now at Japan. I call that a fat stinking fucking dub, man. For the first time since I joined this league at Hungary, we have had a full dry race weekend on the forecast, it says. Yeah. And bearing in mind, obviously we're at Japan and obviously there's Hungary, but you've got to bear in mind also that we've also squeezed in both Portugal and Imola after Monza, so... It'll be one or the other. It's only 12 of us turned up today, so that's lovely. Yeah, it feels alright. I had to make a couple of small tweaks, but apart from that, it's fine.
It's pretty quiet out on track. We should consider getting out there.
Yeah, quali plan. Is it just try and start on mediums then, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I'll put a bit of fuel in just to weigh me down a bit. Actually, no, I won't.
Okay, remember that the way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the centre of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn, it is pushed to the outside of the car. More load on each tyre equals more grip. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent.
Alright.
Standing by.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Better lift off here because there's a car coming through on the lap. Go. Fucking hell, there's so much more grip here than what there was on TT. And that was with me doing TT on equal performance, unlike some other pleb that's in this party. No, I went 10-11 because of the fact that the front end felt a bit understeery, so I just put it up by one. Okay. For the race, go 9-11, you're saying, yeah? Okay. But I'll change it when we get back to the pits for the medium run then. I need to create myself a bit of space here. There we go. Yeah, Tooman's having a bit of a break because he feels like he's not doing the results that he felt he should be doing, so he feels like taking a break might help him get back on form, so to speak, so...
Understood, stopping this lap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 10-11 just now, yeah. Okay. Okay.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Shit. Set up, go 9-11, and then back out on the
Checks
same set.
Complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
Yeah. 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 Feels alright, actually. Yeah. Yeah. It does feel a lot better in multiplayer now compared to single player, so yeah.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Do you want me to do fuel for a push, cool down, and then a push again, or? At the moment I have when I came out of the pits I had 4.2 laps. Okay. That's that set of tyres destroyed now though, so. Oh dear. Alright. Right, slap on the mediums and then I'll tell you the fuel load. Right, so minimum fuel at 5 kilos will be 2.6 laps.
Fastest lap is a 1:32.3.
That is a good point, yeah. I'll just stick with the standard fuel load then and just like try and lift and coast as much as possible.
177.1 miles per hour.
Yeah. And then obviously on the cool down lap before I push for a second flyer,
let's go.
Well, I can't change it then, so it will be as much lift and coast. Yeah, I'm already heading out, don't worry. Let's go lean. Right, everyone's already peeling into the pits just now, so... Okay, what's his time just now? Okay. Right, standard mix, hot lap engaged.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
.3. Yeah.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Keep the tyre wear down as well while I go back to the pits, just in case I don't get knocked out. Okay. Pull over to the left-hand side off the racing line here. Floor it down here so I don't give the car behind a slipstream.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
P11, nice one. Yeah. No, not bad. Yeah. No one in the top 10 has done a best lap on mediums now, so... It's now 5th with a 29.5, yeah. To improve by 4/10 he did. He's on an invalid lap. Valid lap. Going into the pits. That's everyone then. Thinking, should I maybe start on hard so that I don't get such a good launch and I have more chance to avoid a turn 1 clusterfuck, or... Okay. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, should I start hards then, yeah? Good point, yeah. 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 It's saying soft hard or medium hard, mate. ITO hard it is. So saying pit lap 14 roughly then. 27. See what everyone else is doing strat-wise. Okay, my teammate's gone mediums, so... Yeah. We'll wait until 26 minutes pass before we can ready up. I'll quickly go pause just in case they're ready up early because I need to go for a piss real quick. Last minute weight reduction. FIFA 22, mate. .26 now, so it should be ready up time. And there we go.
Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Right, forming up on the grid. Yep. Oh, yes. Got a better start than the soft one is in front of me. I know. I know. Am I going to have to start sucking your dick if I win this race again in the post-race interviews, or...? starting to catch me up now. Not really any point fighting him if he tries to overtake. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, DRS is now available. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Yellow flag. Oh, Aston Martin off the track.
Okay, clear.
It was Barlow. Our head's already derating, I can see. Yeah, we're still here. Mate, I'm a raceaholic. I need Raceahol to survive. Maybe. Yeah. Hell, I'm already getting low on the fuel here though. I've got one lap over now. Yellow flag. What's that? It's gone.
gap to car in front is 2.2 seconds. We're leading our teammate by 36.5 seconds.
Concerned about the fuel consumption.
Green flag.
When Hinklin's retired. I put,
Drop your speed.
safety
Our
car,
delta
safety
is
car,
too
safety
low
car.
and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I'll put 1.4 in over just for the record, but yeah. Well, what's the plan now, Dan? It's lap 6. Yeah, well, I'm at 130R just now, so... Yeah, they're all pitting. I'll do medium soft, I think.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Zak's Beast has gone mediums.
Complete.
Looks like they're
Go
all
now.
going mediums.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Good thing is, though, is now that we're all on the same tyres, I think it's now more level playing field. Because I was only losing... okay, fair enough. Because I was only losing a very small amount of time to those ahead, even though they were on softer rubber. Like 2 compounds softer as well, so with us being... Yeah, I think I might... Yeah, I don't think the softs would have had the range on them though. That's why I thought it'd be better to do medium. No, good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But we can do medium to soft if need be. Because they ain't getting their mediums to the end. That's for damn sure. And with one of them being... Yeah, it looks like they're all on fresh mediums, apart from one of them who I think is on softs. Teammate behind me has gone on to hard, or stayed on his hards, it's not even pitted. I reckon I can get through quite a lot of these and then just get an undercut on whoever's left, maybe. Go soft or something, because there's no way they're getting their tyres to the end. I think we've all still got at least one pit stop left, apart from I'm not sure about either though. Yeah, but I should be able to break clear enough from him where he won't even be a problem. Yeah. Might be right there, to be fair, because I'm pretty sure when I did bloody fuck, what's it called? WOR at Imola. Remember, I started on mediums from 14th, and I took the mediums the best part of like 21 laps or so, and then went softs to the end. One stop, and it worked brilliantly, and I got all the way back up to P2 from a 14th place grid start, so it was doable. I reckon the safety car will be in this lap. I'm now approaching 1.7 up on my fuel, so yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Watch out for that Alpha Tower, because he's the one that's going to go. Yeah.
Okay, clear.
Have you enjoyed that, Dan?
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
I'd slice my way through the field in no time. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Gap to teammate behind is 43.1 seconds.
Yeah, he's definitely burning it, the way he pulled away from me on the straight there. A squirt out of spoon just to keep in the DRS window. I know he's going to try and break it.
Green flag.
Tyres are at 14%. Shit, I think he's got
a new
DRS
strategy is available on the MFD. Copy that.
Saying lap 19 for pit to soft on my screen. Jeff's saying now with the MFD. That soft one's tyres have just gone off the cliff, mate. Close enough to Zach's beast to actually be able to make a move stick because he's
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Yeah.
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
He's pitted for softs. Lee pitted for softs. Probably scrubbed from quality as well, to be fair. I saw that kicking off and just immediately took avoiding action. My fucking... well, they weren't ghosted on my screen, so I didn't want to take the chance. And considering... Yeah. And considering fucking Josh behind me DNF'd off of it, I think I made the right call. My fucking reflexes there. Bloody hell. They're probably going to get a heavy fucking penalty for that. I can't lie. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Given this safety car, is it becoming likely now that I might be able to take these to the end, or... I'll keep an eye on... so I've got 18 front and 17 rear. Lee's pitting again to get rid of that other stop-go, I think.
Approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Whew. Does any of those that stayed out have damage behind me, or...? Good point, yeah. They were saying last week after Singapore that someone had side pod damage, so you never know. Yeah. Get the tyre temp gauge up ready for when the safety car comes in. Yeah. Okay. The safety car will be in at the end of this lap. That was a big crash, though.
Okay, the safety car
is coming in this lap.
We'll be pacing the field in Sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane. Okay, clear.
got a bit more straight line than me. Yeah. Okay.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. Green flag.
Great, another yellow. Yeah.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Yeah.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Oh, synchronized spinning sort of thing, yeah. SLR. It would have been LR Evo.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
I've got 28 at the front.
Okay, clear.
Oh, well, there goes the 1-2. Yeah. Oh, great. Why is Lee stopped in sector 1? No, they're going again. Yeah, I noticed. I think he's just destroying the earth down the straight, if anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't felt this comfortable at Japan for a very long time, to be fair, so... It's very comfortable, which is just how I like it, innit, so... Yeah. I think you and I are both the same there, Scott, to be fair. Yeah, very Sebastian Vettel-ish. Yeah, I've got 67. I've not touched it for a couple of laps because I was down to 50% earlier. Yeah. I'm just harvesting as much as I can at the moment though, because I went down to like 40% after the safety car restart, just trying to maintain a 1 second gap. I'm up to 70 at the moment, so yeah. Yeah. Yep. Let me 36 front, 33 rear. Yeah.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Kev Dog has just got past Jack. Yeah, it ain't happening then, basically, is what you're saying. I'm still setting PBs at the moment in sectors. Yeah. And then that's not enough for him to actually then pull the 3 seconds, so...
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Yeah. There's no PB.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
No, I haven't actually won a league race at Japan since F1 2017 was a thing. Rather conveniently, Japan on F1 2017 in URL was a wet race, and I think that's also the last time I've actually won a full wet race at Japan as well, to be fair, so... yeah. I've got 64. Yeah. Yeah.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Doing it. Yeah, it's gone through. He's gone fucked himself there, hasn't he? Nearly put himself in the wall. Hairpin. Yep. Yeah! See, ragazzi! Oh wow, Evo's binned it just before the line. It was SLR Evo when Livid used to be a thing. Yeah. Someone's just posted in the fucking SLR General going GRT Andrew to all the haters, and I bet you it's that shut up when I was telling my Amazon speakers. Yeah, it is. It is. He captioned it to all the haters and then put that clip. I guess I've got an interview now.
How about I do P3 and you do P2 and 1? Fantastic. Obviously. So do you guys want to check your boxes?
Yeah, my box is checked. Don't worry about it.
So, SLR Jack, are you alive? Does SLR Jack have a mic?
He's...
I tell you what, do you want to take P1 and
he's saying, hang on, comms, can't find my mic.
Well, where did you last leave it, mate? That's a good place to start looking.
That's the Alpine Master Strat, though.
Yeah. Brilliant. Wonderful. But yeah, we'll start off with Kevin in P2 anyway. So yeah, Kevin, pole to P2, but well, you went up and down that field like a yo-yo, and you've somehow ended up finishing P1 on track, but you are P2 after that 3-second penalty. So how do you feel?
I bought the P1 the second sector last lap. I was really horrible. I had no ERS, so Andrew had just better pace in the end there. And well, congratulations to you. You got P1. I didn't. I thought just well, that's fine at the back, and then might change my mind and go back at the front a couple times. Strategy wasn't really that well. Wasn't that special. Just pit on new mediums while I was lost on the safety car. So yeah, that was my pace around down new mediums. I had the advantage, but still 3 seconds that screwed my race.
But I mean, considering everything that happened, finishing P2 is still a very good result.
Yeah, a lot happened. I just didn't know what happened next corner. Jack and Zach and another guy was out. I didn't know what happened. I almost hit them. Yeah, it was really weird race. Just Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, chaos. And I think Jack's now got his mic working. I did see. So yeah, Connor.
Yeah, I'll take it from here.
Yeah, take it from here. Yes.
Jack up the Alpine, yeah!
Up the Alpine!
Well done, mate. Obviously, congrats on the podium. Talk us through it, because, to be honest, you really seem to just keep your nose clean. You didn't get involved in any incidents. It just seemed like a very, complete race for you. Talk us through it.
Yeah, of course. First qualifying, that was awful from qualifying. The start, I mean, I'd say it was average. I was stuck behind one of the Alfa Romeos, which made me lose about 3 seconds. The safety car helped onto the mediums. Next thing I know, just like breezing, just trying to keep it clean. 4 cars are out all of a sudden. A very strange way to gain 4 positions, but I'll take it. And after the safety car, obviously 2 other people they just spun, obviously by I was just sad for them. And just I was in P2. I thought I'd maybe kept it in the penalty, like the 3 seconds of Kevin, but he's so quick, and
yeah,
that was potentially the weirdest race that's definitely the weirdest race I've ever done. Probably one of the weirdest this division has seen, and maybe this league has seen in a long while. And I'll take it. I've got P3. I'll definitely take it.
It was absolutely all over the place, to be honest. It was. I mean, Kevin in particular was first, last. He was absolutely all over the shop, and then the next thing you know, he's back to straight behind you. What was your thoughts when Kevin was closing the gap? Were you kind of thinking, I've got a guaranteed podium here, and I'm not going to risk that, or were you thinking I'm going to try and fight for a position? What were your thoughts in the last few laps?
Of course, I wanted to. Of course, I would have loved to have fought for position. I thought I wasn't as quick as him. He managed to gain like seconds on me in like not even that many laps. I thought so. I was obviously if the battle was there, then I would have obviously taken it to keep the position. But he was obviously too quick. I was on the straight. For some reason, myself was actually very slow on the straights. I found myself losing nearly a tenth to the car in front and behind, or even on that back straight. It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really complete drive, mate. I think it was a classic case of those just keeping your nose clean, and really just kind of being consistent. So congratulations on the podium. Obviously, well done. And I'll hand it back over to Sam for the winner.
Well, I mean, after all of this, Andrew seemingly from nowhere, you're back with another victory. And well, I mean, I saw your car just snuck through that chaos, and that was enough to get you that victory. So, first of all, how do you feel? Second of all, congratulations on the victory. Third of all, just generally talk us through your race, and especially those last few laps as well, because we thought that it was going to come right down to the wire with you and Kevin with his penalty.
How I feel, well, the answer to that one is lucky to be alive, because for a moment I did think I was going to get collected and all that. Second of all, talking through my race, basically the original plan was to try and start the race on the mediums, which is why I did my final quali lap on the mediums, but obviously just got knocked out. So then obviously started on the hards and all that, and then basically was actually, managing decent pace on the hards, sticking with some of those on the softs around me and all that, especially towards the end of the soft tyre life cycle. And then obviously first safety car came out, so I went for the mediums, and then gained a couple of places off of the restart because I can't even remember what happened now. Did someone make an attempt on someone's life or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Multiple attempts on people's lives were made.
I've lost track of what happened.
And then obviously just as I was about to catch the leading 3 or 4 people, they then decided that their cars were cruise missiles and decided to spontaneously explode. And then, well, as you saw, I was very lucky to dodge all of it. My engineer, who was in the party with me, he was giving me strategy advice and all that again, and he also gave me the setup that I was using. So again, thanks to him. Okay, you can put the gun away now. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So thanks to him for that one. And basically, as I was saying, I managed to dodge all the carnage ahead of me, and he was surprised that I didn't just try to ghost through them, and I said, mate, it's a Codemasters F1 game. I wouldn't trust the ghosting system as far as I could throw it. So got a bit lucky to avoid all that, and then obviously safety car came out, so he then just said, look, just stay out on your mediums and you should be fine, sort of thing. So that's what I did. And then obviously when Kevin started catching, I saw that he had a 3-second penalty, and I thought, right, if he's catching me that quickly, he's got to be absolutely destroying the overtake button. So I just tried to save as much as I can, because I thought if he caught me with maybe a lap or 2 to go, then I might have enough ERS in hand to try and at least stick within the penalty window if he did overtake me. And well, luckily for me, that actually planned out and got the win. So
yeah, we saw that, and I think we were seeing he was catching you by about 1.5 seconds a lap, and I think if it had gotten you maybe with 2 laps to go, then that might have been quite close at the end. But yeah, your ERS management certainly, I think, personally won you that race. So congratulations to yourself for that victory. And yeah, that's all we got time for. And well, so basically, the first 7 laps of this race, I was thinking we were going to have a normal one. How wrong I was. Congratulations to all the podium finishers, and please join us again at 9 p.m. for Division 3. And thank you to Connor for joining me on his comms debut. Could not have picked a weirder race to comment. Thank you for watching. Good night.